built like us. Get your muscles up. 504, we in the building. Whole squad looking like let me get 'em, let me get 'em. Yo, we pushing them rock. Yo, we dropping them dimes. Yo, we catching from the mud. We ain't scared of the grind. Yo, it's your boy DJ. This is your boy DJ, and we back. Absolutely, we back. First of all, I want to give a shout out to all those who you know been thugging it out with me. I know I'm late, but I've been down. First of all, I want to tell y'all Happy New Year's. Like I said, I know I'm late. Yes, yes, I know. We gonna get we gonna get to it. Yes, I know I'm late, but let's get it. First off, first, um, I want to do. We're gonna get into the team statistics uh, and stuff like that. Let me do the post game interview by no other than your head coach Willie Graham.
If you want to get into crypto, you need to check out Coinbase. Coinbase is the primary platform for buying, selling. Congrats, coach. I know that one probably has to feel good against a team like the Warriors. For VI, obviously, best performance since coming back. What do you think that will
You could tell from the start of the game that he was playing at a different pace. He was aggressive. He had intention. He knew where he wanted to get. He got to his spots, jumped up, shot the ball, got to the free throw line. So it's pretty much what I've been talking about. Brandon just had to. It took a couple games for him to get into rhythm.
Gary Clark played some clutch minutes there at the end when that lead got really whittled down. Was that for matchup purposes? Are you seeing something out of Gary that you really like out on the court?
I'm seeing a lot from Gary that I like, but it was also to match up to their smaller unit. They do a really good job of cutting, driving, kicking, and we needed guys in there that could switch screens and get out and contest shots. And Gary came in and gave us a huge lift, especially late in the game.
Yeah, I'm going to piggyback on that with Gary Clark and what he has done on a day in and day out basis, coach, to lord the opportunities and taking advantage of the opportunities.
Yes, he is. He's just sound. He doesn't hurt you, and he goes out. He guards multiple positions. He's high IQ on the basketball floor, and he can shoot the ball. All things that we need.
It's a game, coach. There's a lot of body blows. I mean, it's just one of those defensive struggles. But again, when you're in a situation like that, the shots aren't going. Just how important is it to keep playing defense and give yourself a chance to win the game?
It's extremely important. The Warriors are a great defensive team, no matter who they put on the floor. These are hard games to play in. We prepare for Steph, for Draymond, Toscano Anderson, and those guys are out. They're some of their main guys, and now you get Kuminga, who's driving in there, and Bielisa, he's a part of the rotation, but now everybody is stepping up, and they're just playing hard and scrapping, and those are just tough games to play in, but our guys hung in there. We did what we needed to do down the stretch, and a win is a win for us.
All right, I'm not gonna play the whole 8 minutes and 35 seconds from your head coach Willie Green, but yeah, you heard it. I mean, they didn't have Clay, they didn't have Stephen Curry, they didn't have Draymond, but hey, it's the next man up. But I want to give a shout out to Josh the Pelican, bro. Not good to squad. Um, yeah. So here we are. State of the Pelicans. DJ back in the building. Yes, I know. I know I'm late. Um, we Golden State gave us a win to stop to stop us from going on a 3-game losing streak. We lost to Milwaukee, of course. They had Giannis. Uh, the Phoenix Suns, they had Devin Booker and Chris Paul, you can't stop them too. So it's just been an up and down season for us. Hopefully, I do have an update to Zion. Let me see. Hold on. That's what I'm about to talk about again. Give me 1 second. Let me get to the post, and then all right. So that's later on, but I'm gonna still talk about this game. Um, let me go. Yeah, let me go. All right. So as your Pelicans win in the Smoothie King Center to make the record 14-25, that's still a horrible record. But I, the losses that we had are rather that than not. So we take down Golden State. I think we played them one more time, and I think it's in Golden. I mean in Golden State. Um, their leading scorer was no other than Andrew Wiggins with 21 points. Shot 6 for 7 from the free throw line for a charity strike. 1 for 6 from downtown. He shot 7 for 17 and played 32 minutes. Uh, Jordan Poole, that was his second best scorer with 11 points, 3 steals. Shot 100% from the charity strike. 2 for 9 from downtown and shot 3 for 14. Um, the bench was Kaminga. He gave you 13.6 rebounds, shot 6 for 14, and played 20 minutes. And who? Uh, I don't know his name. It's Lee. He gave you 12 and 4. Shot 1 for 4 from downtown. Shot 1 for 2 from the charity strike, and shot 5 for 10 from the field and played 30 minutes. Moses Moody, he's a rookie. Gave you 10. My bad. Gave you 10 points, 5 rebounds, shot 0 for 3 from downtown, shot 4 for 4 from cheddar strike, and gave you 3 for 6 from from the field and played 23 minutes. Well, let's get into the Pelican side. No other than Brandon Ingram. He gave you 32 points, season high. 6 assists, uh, 11 rebounds, shot 1 for 4 from downtown, 7 for 8 from the field, from the free throw line, and played 35 minutes. Herb Jones, Jacket Jones, lockdown. He gave you 13, 6 rebounds, 5 steals. So shout out to him with them 5 steals. Shot 4 from 8 from the field and gave you 37 minutes. Um, Jonas Valanciunas didn't really give us much, but he gave us 10 rebounds, 8 points, shot 0 for 2 from downtown. He made all his free throws. Devontae Graham, horrible shooting night. He shot 3 for 14, 1 for 9. He gave you 7 points. He didn't. He had a horrible game. Josh Hart, his name is his game. Gave you 14 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, no steals. Shot 1 for 5. And he shot okay from the free throw line. I mean, look, Josh Hart is not no shooter. Okay, he's not. I mean, he is, but he's not. He shot 1 for 5. Like, yo, and Devontae Graham, he shot 1 for 9. So here's my thing: why are we shooting three? That's just my question. We shot. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Let me hold on. Let me see. Let's go to team stats right now. We shot. Let's see, 8 for 34 Okay, 8 for 34. We shot 34 threes and made 8 of them. That is horrible. We don't have no shooting guard. Only shooting guard we have is Nikhil, and he ain't doing too much. Um, this percentage is horrible. 23.5%. I mean, the only reason why we got back in this game because we made our free throws. And okay, I have a question. What is up with these technical fouls with Bi? What it sounds like when Bi goes to the line to shoot a tech, he like, oh well, like okay, hold on, let me see, let's go back to. I mean, we had 18 turnovers. We got to clean that up. Uh, the largest lead was 10. They did not have Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green. This should have been a blowout game. Like this should have been like I don't know. Like this should have been a blowout game. I mean, we barely won. Let me see the quarter that we won. We lost the first quarter. Second quarter we won. Third quarter was well, we won that by two. And fourth quarter we won that by two. So I mean, we got to clean up these turnovers. We had 18 turnovers. Like that's horrible. Um, let's see. Let's go back to the box score because I want to talk about Gary Clark. That is that like wait okay, all right, bet. Gary Clark off the bench. That was the best bench player over double digits. Gary Clark with 10 points, 3 for 4 from downtown, 1 for 2 from charity strike. He shot 3 for 4 from the field and played 16 minutes. Garrett Temple, he didn't give really much, but he gave you 5 points. So, wait, hold on. My bad. Come on, why is this thing playing? Hold on. All right. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Gary Temple, he was 1 for 4 from downtown. He shot 2 for 5 from the field and played 19 minutes. Gave you 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 5 points. Jackson Hayes, he had some key plays. He had a nice and one, converted it. Uh, J. Joseph Alvarado, I don't know. I think they should have played Jared Harper. I want to see more of Jared Harper. Jared Harper reminds me of a little bit of
Just buy one, get one half
come
off.
on. What was this? Uh, Jared Harper reminds me of no, not no Jared Jack. I'm trying to get a name out. Like a Brian Robert. Yeah, like a Brian Robert. Yeah. When he Brian Robert, like, and he gave me that vibe. I don't know why, but he just gave me Brian Robert vibe. We had Brian Robert, I believe, Jared Jack. Um, I think we had Anthony Morrow, I believe. But whatever the case may be, like he gave me that vibe. Um, uh, but yeah, that was it's just that line with 10 points, 1 block. He had 7 rebounds, played 16 minutes. Jay Alvarado shot. He was just building up a house with all them bricks there. He was over 4, over 2. He didn't score no points. He gave you 11. He played 11 minutes with 1 assist and 1 rebound and 2 personal fouls. So what, what this team need is a true shooting guard. And we could get a true shooting guard like Devin Booker or Buddy Hill or Bradley Bill or someone like in that nature. We'll be off the chain. Um, here is. I told you I wasn't doing the whole 8 minutes. So here is Brandon Ingram.
Teamwork. It's just a value that I've always carried. I see that every day I go to work. Hi, my car is slipped and there's water getting in the car. Can you get out, ma'am? No. Try to keep your head above
These
water,
guys
okay? Okay. There's people on the way to you. Thank you.
All right, y'all. Here's the man of the hour, Brandon Ingram.
Throwing a bunch of different looks at you. You got a little box and one in there, even maybe. Just what did you think about what was it like just trying to attack that playing a bunch of different types of defenses?
I think tonight was my best adjustment. I kind of noticed it real fast and just tried to figure out a way where I could be effective. Just setting screens. I saw that box and one. I wanted to try to take two with me. Being a screen setter and trying to get my guys open and just continue to be aggressive. I know in other circumstances with a box and one, I would have stopped being aggressive, but I just try to continue to be aggressive and try to be effective for my teammate.
Yeah, I think Willie mentioned it. You know, you get over to him on the sideline and say, "Hey, you be a screener that'll open some things up." How good is it just to have like that open line of communication and a head coach who will listen to you like that?
It's encouraging, just to have a player's coach, a guy that has actually been in a uniform and been out there. Um, it was good for us tonight to screen away and get into our offense and get a good pace to what we were doing on the offensive end. And on the defensive end, we were really, really good too, especially with Herb at forefront of everything. He did a really, really good job on ball defense, especially on Jordan Poole. And it definitely pushed our offense out.
Before that's something you want to focus on. Able to recognize stuff during the game and make adjustments. I guess what's been the key to kind of getting to that point where you're seeing what's happening and able to adjust and make plays off of that.
I think the key to it is for me to be the aggressor first. Trying to make the right decision, but also just being aggressive and seeing how the defense is going to play me tonight. And then try to make an adjustment off that, whether it's for me to score the basketball, to be the guy to be the screen setter, or get into the paint and kick it out for the guys on the wings that can shoot the basketball. It's been different every single game, but I've tried to notice it in the first quarter and the second quarter and try to make sure that I have it by the second half.
Something we asked Herb about before was, his aggression on defense early in the season sometimes let him get in foul trouble. How much have you seen him kind of adjust that part of his game and kind of prevent himself, kind of taking himself out of the game with fouls?
Yeah, I mean, I think he felt this way. I think when you're a rookie, it just feels like you always get those calls, or you don't get away with a lot of stuff. But I think as he continued to be aggressive, they notice who he is as a defender, and he's able to be smart and stay in front of guys and use his hands and deflect and block shots. And he's very, very good at it.
You're established as you are before, and you have two games like the last two where it's 8 out of 36 or something like that. Does that affect you in the way you watch it, or how do you move on where you're above 50% tonight?
Well, for me, I can't speak for anyone else, but for me, it takes a toll on me throughout the day and the next day until we get back on the floor and I can go and flush it out. But for me to flush it out is for me to continue to play. Today was me flushing out the first game back, the second game back, trying to figure out if I can get back to a rhythm tonight, if I can get to my stuff and
feel good in my legs and my lower body. And today was definitely a good night for me. My body felt good. I felt good going to the rim. I had a rhythm, had a good touch to my shots. Felt really good.
Brandon, as a team, you guys struggled with 3-point range, but Gary came in, made 3 or 4 from deep. You guys also came up with that big block. What have you seen from him in this game, and what's impressive about his play?
What's impressed me is he's playing his role. You know, a lot of young guys in the league come in and they try to figure out, trying to figure out what they're trying to be in the league. And he knows what he can do well, and he just does that. Catches the ball, shot ready to shoot the basketball. And he's been efficient. He's been efficient shooting the basketball. The defense, man, he made a huge play. And that's something we need out of him.
All right, now that was Brandon Ingram. As he scores 31 or 32 points versus the Golden State Warriors. Next, we're gonna hear from Straight Jacket Jones. His name is Herb Jones. Well, Herbert Jones. The name is.
They put you on Jordan Poole for most of that game. Just what are some of the things we're looking out for? I guess going into that matchup and being matched up against him.
Yeah, I knew he was super skilled offensively, and he's almost like Steph. He never stops moving. I just try to stay alert and make it super tough on him defensively. You know, to force him into some tough twos and some tough threes.
Yeah, Brandon was really in control offensively early in that one. Just what do you think about him kind of getting into a rhythm today?
I mean, I feel like that's normal for B.I. to, come out and just play the way he plays. I mean, everybody has, ups and downs throughout the season, but I feel like that's pretty normal for him. I mean, he's super talented. I mean, just coming out, like being super aggressive, I feel like it set the tone for us to be more aggressive and try to figure out ways to get him more looks.
A couple weeks ago, you were telling us, "Hey, I think I'm doing a decent job on defense. I just gotta stop fouling." What's been the key to kind of getting that part of your game, not taking yourself out of the game?
Just showing my hands, and instead of reacting to refs, just trying to figure out what I need to do in order not to get the foul called on me. And I feel like the refs respect that a lot more on any level. I mean, it's been working, and I'm gonna try to stay out of foul trouble moving forward.
The big talking point amongst Pels fans is Herb getting the whistle, getting more respect from the whistle. I guess you kind of feel yourself getting more respect from referees and having a better understanding of what you need to do to not get those fouls on you.
Sometimes I feel that way, but I mean, I still try to approach it like I'm not gonna, get the benefit of the whistle and just try to be super sound on defense.
With about a minute and a half left in the game, you drove from public key, against the two guys and then score. What did you see on that play? And is that a good example of what you like on the offense?
Yeah, they told me to be aggressive. My teammates trusted me, late with the ball. And the play we was running, I kind of figured that they would be super locked into, our two main guys. Once I seen the lane, I just attacked space.
Andrew Lopez.
Hey, Herb, I know obviously we talked to you a lot about your defense, but wanted to ask you about the play that Gary Clark made there at the end off the switch and then being able to get back. Just what did you kind of see on that play?
Man, I thought GC was out of the play. He kind of surprised me, when he got the block. But I mean, I was about to tell him, to get up and try to contest. Before I could say anything, he had blocked the shot. So I just went down and told him, good job.
For you as a defender, how hard is it to have to chase a guy around like Jordan Poole all night, and then just, I mean, obviously I know it affects you like physically, but just what are you trying to go through, trying to chase him through screens and things like that?
Man, I'm just out there doing whatever my teammates needed me to do. I feel like that started with in the off season, leading up to the season, just being in the best shape that I can be in to be able to, run around and chase guys around, getting through screens, and just making it super tough on them to score the ball.
All right, now that was Herb Jones, Straight Jacket Jones. Like I said, this team is actually coming together. And when Zion Williamson gets back, and we start developing wins, yo, we're gonna be a nasty team. Like I'm talking about real nasty. You see what Herb Jones can do. Uh, we already know what Zion gonna do. You got JV at the 5, Bi at the 3. Uh, we still need help at the 2, and Devontae Graham at the 1. Dog, you not gonna tell me that the Pelicans losing any games right now with that lineup. Devontae at the 1. I will put either Josh. Oh, you know what? Devontae at the 1. Garrett Temple at the 2. Hear me out, because Josh Hart not no shooter. I will put Garrett Temple at that 2 spot. Ingram at the 3. Zion at the 4. JV at the 5. Your bench, Kyra Lewis Jr. is out. So I will put in either Alvarado or Jared Harper. My preference is Jared Harper. Josh Hart. I'll put Najee in there. Trey Murphy and Jackson. Willerham and Gomez. Uh, I'll put in Gary Clark and Willerham and Gomez. Like it, that could be a switch up, but you're not gonna tell me once Zion get back, this will be a whole different team. I'm letting you know that now. When Zion gets back, this this New Orleans Pelicans is gonna be something serious. I'm letting you know that now. So say all your family, friends, and cousins and all that. If they're talking about New Orleans, tell them, look, Zion is a huge part right now, and we barely getting. We got 14 wins without him. I'm not saying it like that, but I'm saying like once Zion Williamson, the number one overall pick in 2019. Yes, I know the draft. I am a New Orleans Pelican fan. I've been a New Orleans Pelican fan since yeah, that's a good question. Um Hell, since they had Peter Stojakovic, Tyson Chandler, CP3, Anthony Morrow, shit, you name it now. We had Omer Usyk, and like that shit come out of nobody mouth. Solomon Hill, like oh my goodness, don't get me started, y'all. Please don't get me started. But Solomon Hill, this nigga still not doing nothing. This nigga got traded like fucking 4 times. Yeah, man, get out of here. But my bad. We're going next and our final player. We're gonna hear from Gary Clark.
At Charmin, we make paper, and we love trees.
Mhm. And while we're hearing from Gary Clark, I'm going to play the highlights in the background.
I just remember we had switched and he had shot one from the logo because we wasn't aggressive in the switch. We call it red attack, and so I saw the play they had drew up before because they tried to run it. I don't know what happened, but they didn't get through to it. So I knew I was going to be the guy to switch on to Poole. So I just wanted to sit down, not let him get a three, be aggressive without fouling. and knowing they're trying to get a 3 off, just, play really hard and just, try to beat him to his spots. And, he went really hard left, and I try to like beat him to the spot thinking he was going to go get a layup. But when he stopped, I hit the brakes and just try to contest without fouling.
Yeah, the number of threes here. Some of these games, just how comfortable are you feeling about your roll offense?
I feel really confident. I think that's one of the things when we came here was I saw that I could help, bring a boost of, from the outside the perimeter, knocking down some shots, spreading the floor, making it easier for, guys like Bi and Josh and DT and Big Fella JB being able to operate, run a deep corner, just providing that space for guys to be able to work within their game.
Saying this season, maybe more than any other season before, everybody to be ready, even if you're not with a team. You to make sure you were ready for that opportunity.
I think that's the storyline of my career so far here in the league. Is just everywhere I've been, I've just always been ready. Whether when I was in Houston, my rookie year, playing behind guys like PJ, and some of those veterans, they at that point, those guys are pretty old, so they don't want to play as many minutes and things like that. So D'Antoni would sometimes just tell me right before jump, you're starting tonight. So I think that's just been operating how I've operated since I've come in the league, just being a professional. Even when you're not playing, it's frustrating. Kind of gets in your head a little bit. But one of my vets last year, or 2 years ago, told me the work brings confidence. The confidence comes from the work, and it's just one of those things that just never left me. I think just it's really like the baseline of who I am now. Just always just overworking so that there's no doubt, there's zero doubt in any part of my game when I go out there, defensively or offensively.
We're able to get a couple of those, or just throwing all type of weird looks at BI defensively. What did you kind of see from them? What they were trying to do defensively, and how BI kind of handled it?
I think they were messing up a lot of the coverages. They didn't want to switch. They were trying to switch some guys, and Jackson is such an elite roller that it puts so much pressure on the backline guys. So guys like E are trying to overhelp, worried about them messing up the switch and also getting Jackson off the rim. That guys like Bi and Nikhil can make the swing pass to me in the corner, and I don't need much space to get my shot off, regardless of who's closing out. So just stay in space and just being able to read and be ready to shoot.
Talk about how that block you had for this game. What are your impressions of Herb Jones tonight? Have you ever been around a young rookie like Herb coming up so quickly?
Nah, it's definitely very impressive. He kind of reminds me a little bit of like Matisse Thybulle in Philly. As good as their hands are, and how quick they are to like making reads that a lot of guys can't do, and they get away with it because they're so long with their arms and just how quick they are, and their IQ is just especially like you see her make some of the reads he makes. It's just like wow, like this kid is just like he's already thinking what's happening. Like a lot of guys are really smart when it comes to offensively and where to be defensively, but to just kind of be an on-ball defender that always just reading the ball and knowing guys' tendencies is very impressive as a rookie. He's definitely he doesn't play like a rookie at all.
Hey Gary, I guess it's been a little bit more than a month now that you've been with the team. So, what have you been trying to do in that time to get yourself in position to make sure you're in a spot to be able to be able to close the floor against teams like Golden State tonight?
Just again the work. I think my only off days have been travel days. By any means that were we got in the day that it was an off day. Other than that, I've just lived in the gym with my player development coach and just got my conditioning up to a really good place and just staying in the weight room and getting a lot of game like reps. Just always just being just locked in. Is the only term I can use is just
no matter what happens, no matter how much time, just always been ready to shoot. No doubt. There's no real doubt in my mind as to my ability to play the game on both ends of the floor. A lot of in my rookie year, it was a lot of times where I was a guy getting picked on, just as far as like put me in pick and roll because we want to go at him, and now it's like turned full circle that I'm in the defensive unit at the end of the game. So I think it's just a tell of just developing yourself and just taking pride in defense and taking pride in just being a reliable knockdown shooter on the other end.
All right, that was Gary Clark. All right, one thing to take away from this game is first of all we got to rebound the ball better. I've seen because I actually work at the game. As you can see, is the scoreboard one right there. You see me with a gray looking shirt, just walking with menus in my hand, vice versa. But uh, key takeaways: rebound the ball better on defense. Uh, we can't shoot 26% from three versus Golden State. I mean, shit, that's with just anything. Um, and those are my two key games. I mean, two key uh, sp- no highlights for the win this game. I mean, we won, but I mean, y'all understand what I'm trying to say. But like Jackson had two good blocks. I'm surprised they didn't shoot. That's what I was looking for. You know what? That's what I missed about Lonzo. Son. Lonzo had size. So in the net, I mean, so when the opposing guard was like 6'3", 6'4", or 6'2", we had Lonzo or Drew Holiday to match up with that. Devontae Graham 6'1", like most of our guards is 6'1" and down, like because I believe Jay Alvarado is maybe 6 foot. Devontae Graham 6'1", um, and Jared Harper's like 5'11". So we got all small point guards. Joshua 6'5", Kara 6'1". Um, yeah, we need size, and that's pretty much what we need. We need size. Uh, we also need a floor general. Uh, I don't care if it's the two guard spot. Uh, okay, now let me ask my followers this: would you keep Gary Temple or Gary Clark? Which one? Like, which one are you keeping? Because that Herb Jones or something. Yes, he really is. When Zion come back, I bet everything Trey Murphy and Devontae can be shooting threes. Yes, I really believe that. You know what? Hey, do not sleep on him because he had a mid range. Alex Agissa, yes, he had a mid range. Don't sleep on him. I would rather him than fucking Omer Usher. Don't sleep on him. He had a good little mid range. He ain't, yeah, he had a good little mid range. Don't sleep on Alex. Um, Belanza for the Pelicans was a third and I mean 3 guard for the Pelicans last year. That's Herb Jones, Trey Murphy, and Gary Clark. Okay, I can see that. Gary Temple because of what he does off the court, and Gary Clark is a better player. Um, all right. I mean, I see. Yeah, I mean, I know one thing. Toman said Aransky better go. I, that's what he better be the first nigga on the list. My goodness, I would rather Alpha Payton, Tim Frazier than no. Nah. You know what? I'm gonna take that back. I'm gonna take that back. Um, shit. I don't know, bro. Like, we need better guard help. I mean, as far as size, uh, IT. I'm assuming. I guess Isaiah Thomas. Um, I mean Isaiah Thomas. He about 6 foot. Let me see. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. Isaiah Thomas.
According to Wikipedia, Isaiah Jamar Thomas is an American professional basketball player for the Dallas Mavericks of the National Basketball
I
Association.
mean, yeah, he about 5'9". So I mean, I want Chris Dunn. Okay. As far as size, or just for point, I mean, or just for shooting guard. Period. Or Terrence Ross. Oh, Terrence Ross. He's a good. But we need guard help though. I mean, is he gonna play the two? Nah, you know what? Okay, so okay, I got a question. Would you trade Josh Hart for Terrence Ross? Would you trade Garrett Temple, or like how would you package that for Terrence Ross? Because I'm not giving them no picks. Like, I mean, let me see. Let's see. Hold on. New. Wait. Hold on. First, let me go to Google. All right. So NBA mock draft. All right. So right now, let's see. Let me see. Hold on. I'm about to tell you right now. All right. So right now, so if the season was to end right now, we'll have the fifth pick, or I mean fifth overall pick as of right now. We have the fifth overall pick. Um, let's see. We'll have the 33rd pick, and we'll have the 50th pick. I mean, that's just for now. I don't know how they're gonna do the draft, the lottery pick, or, but hey, how about Cam Reddish? Oh my goodness, here we go with the Cam Reddish. Um, yeah, I wouldn't mind him, but what would you trade for him? He can play point guard. Settle 2 seconds for Ross. Uh, I don't know about that one. Nah, nah. You might want to cancel that. Hart ain't going unless it's for Ben Simmons or Fox. I can see that, but who wants Ben Simmons down here? I mean, I know he got size, but he can't shoot. That's just like another Josh Hart. He can't shoot. Hawks just want a first for Reddish. I'm not giving them the shit for all that. You might as well draft for Cam Reddish. I'm pretty sure they got uh, a player like Cam Reddish that's coming out this draft. So you can cancel that. Now, as far as like uh, veteran help or veteran wise or however, maybe, but no. But shout out to all those who subscribe to my channel. I would give up a bucks first for Reddish. I don't know. we'll talk about that later. I mean, like I'm gonna take the dub. I'm gonna eat W like James Winston. You know what I'm saying? Um, shut up. I hate you. But look though. Uh, be be tuned in for more videos. I am feeling a little better. This is the new year. I'm sorry I'm late. I missed like a ton of games. Um, so hey, but I'm ending the show. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please please turn your notifications on, all that good stuff. No, I'm playing. But and as always, if anybody talk about your pelicans, you tell them in a straight jacket Jones voice to get the flock out of here and go flock yourself. Are y'all ready? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Now that was a big bird. That was a horrible bird. Let me see if I can do it better. Hold on. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. D-Money. Welcome to the NO. Bring about. It's the home of the pills. And we laying it down. With the hole in the paint. Better man up, dog. And we won't bow down when we man up, dog. We used to hard work. Dedication. We ball. Uptime.